Hey, what's up guys, Magic here, and today I'm going to do another episode of my Danganronpa series. And the last episode, well, yeah, something kind of happened, as you can see in the corner. What the? That was the body discovery announcement. Body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what happened. That's what plays. And since we just heard it, that means it must mean Hifumi. Someone killed him. One of us. One of us? And look at that. When Celeste said that, she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something that had also been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. Number 3. Right? Another hammer. Justice Hammer 3. And it's even bigger than the other 2. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Ah, blah, blah. Just as I suspected. One strike from that, and you are finished. Then the killer. Then there can be no doubt about the suspicious individual. Going by what Hifumi called him, the culprit must be Robo Justice. Whoever's hiding in that costume is the one that killed Hifumi. But wait, you saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hall. So how did he end up here in the nurse's office? You're not saying they, like, teleported or something, right?
Are you okay with this?
We can figure that part out later. Right now, we have to tell the others. You're right.
So then...
Then shall we go? Hina, snap out of it. Huh? Are you okay, Hina? Sorry, I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kinda... This is a problem. We can't just leave Hina here alone. Okay then, I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. No! I don't trust Celeste, man. Celeste is acting weird. Very well. I leave it to you. I leave it to you then. Why do you look disappointed, huh? I got my eyes on you, Celeste. Okay, I'll be back soon. Trying to sound confident and upbeat, but I still hadn't stopped trembling what I just been through. Everyone else is on the 3rd floor. I have to hurry. This is where everyone was chasing after this suspicious individual. Where was he headed? Celeste, what's wrong? It was rather intense screaming for someone like you. I saw him in a strange man costume. He ran off somewhere. I screamed. I was walking slowly some further into the hallway and disappeared. He went off and further down the hallway. Into the back of the hallway. Oh hey, I didn't even see all this back here. It's just classrooms, but... Okay, I'm gonna try to go like all the way. Right. In here? No one's here. As far as I can tell, there's no one here. But still, I feel some kind of presence. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. But this present coming from in the back? Yeah, okay. I left through the doorway, and when I found I did another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting for me. What? There, in a pool of his own blood, was Taka, dead.
Danganronpa.
Hifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality. The reality I have to face every day. So 2 people. But still. Why is this happening? Why is Toko on the ground? And where is Kyoko? Toko? Don't tell me Toko too. Relax, she just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right. And Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We've tried everything to get her to wake up. But no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's just like he said. I should just leave her alone for now. Justice Hammer 4? Another hammer. That's just Hammer 4, and now it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too?
However.
But why? It's just Hammer 4. Huh? What do you mean? It looks like just Hammer 1, then it's just me with just Hammer 2. By this time, just Hammer 4, what happened to the number 3? Ah,
What?
what's the matter? Well, you mentioned just Hammer 3, you just reminded me.
What?
Out with it, do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
What?
What?
Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah,
I see.
which is why you came to get us. Then we'd better go check it out. Of course, come on. So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rush off to the physics lab. Yeah, out of the physics lab. Ah. Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? So something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right? Well, that is not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What? What are you talking about? It disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here? Everyone back to the nurse's office. Oh, well, I guess Taka's body's gonna be gone now. I've actually leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. Where's Hina? I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared? Celeste went— okay, Hina's still here. Me and Celeste went to the bathroom. We were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back,
Indeed.
this must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We are all going to die here. We're going to die, just like those guys died.
What did
I don't
you
believe
say?
this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First there were two murders, and now one of them, the bodies have been taken. This is unnatural. Oh, hold on, what do you mean 2 murders? Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too? It can't be. It can't be. Calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. We're gonna get killed. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room. No, that's against kill rules. You can only kill 2 people.
Well,
You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
huh?
So she is still unconscious.
Damn.
So, wait, so why? So you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her. You bastard! Calm down. You forget about her, didn't you? You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone, stop fighting right now. We need to hurry back.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Byakuya, if something happens to Toko, I'll never forgive you. I guess I'm betting Taka's body is gone. Now I headed back to the floor. Ran back to the equipment room at full speed. We got there. Yep. Toko's still here and Taka is gone. Toko. Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating? All this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw him before, and what I'm seeing now, it isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What are you saying? Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. So it has to be either Hiro or Kyoko, right? Where's Kyoko? Where are they? Anyway, our costumed suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. Or Celeste, cause I don't trust Celeste all too much. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you need to worry about that. Huh? Think about it. We could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies. When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
It is so.
After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now, this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Well, hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There was no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Ah, that's right. The only rule says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule. I'd mince ya without a second thought. Mince ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste. By the way, did you know what that fish paste can also refer to shellfish, like shrimp or crab? Or crabs? Indeed.
Let's see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility for any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Choco was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words.
Anyway, with that in mind, we can relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one who without an alibi, the only one who could have done it is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
What?
Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh, nothing. It's nothing. Oh, nothing. It's nothing. Whatever. We don't need to find those bodies, or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then.
Very well. Then let us split up and begin searching. But there is no need to be afraid, or no more murders will take place during this case.
I mean.
I know that. I mean, I think I do, but if you are still nervous, I'll come with you.
Huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. Wow. Okay, can we find Kyoko first, please? Okay, let's go in here. I want to know where Kyoko is. I'm worried. Okay, they're in here. Rattle, rattle, huh? The door must be locked. It can't be locked. There's something in there. It can't be locked because all the doors are unlocked when to investigate stuff, you know? Gosh diddly darn it, Makoto, you frickin' idiot. Alright, I didn't really look at that. Okay, talk to Hina and Sakura. I didn't look at that. Okay, Hina.
Huh?
Where could those 2 dead bodies disappear to? There's one in there! We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. Then what happens after that? Sakura, use your freaking muscles or whatever to punch that door down. Because there's something in there. I don't remember a lot of things, but I remember some of the important stuff, man. Ugh. Still sick, this sucks. Okay, recreation room. I bet like Celeste is in here or something. Wow, no one's in here. But there's nothing in here, so. I just can't believe they're freaking dead. My god. They'd be... Getting tired of this. Makoto,
Come on.
why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean...
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's body were both hidden in the repository. Hifumi and Taka's bodies were both hidden in, in the repository.
Bye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura, we'll go on ahead. The bodies are in the repository? Where's the repository? What's the repository? I'm gonna assume it's this. I bet I called it, huh? That's where everyone is? Hey! Are their bodies here somewhere? They're in here! I called it! Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. Then I had no choice but to go inside. Why did it only open for Celeste? So I opened the door. When I entered, I saw... Okay, come on, we've already seen their dead bodies. You don't need to do this again. The two bodies had disappeared. We're right there. We're right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered.
What?
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And so here we are. Without further ado, let me give you the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. Okay, so I was just saying that again. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later.
Okay, see you later. Well then, now that we found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know.
That's terrible.
Dead. Gone forever. They're never coming back. Oh, you know. Awful. This is just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, they might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Oh. What? This wasn't... What?
He's alive again?
So Hifumi isn't dead. They were talking about Taka.
Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi! Wake up!
Oh, is it Hifumi? God diddly darn it, I always mess up their names, huh? Hifumi. Hifumi. I like Hifumi better.
That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light, it's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet.
So if Hifumi isn't dead...
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name.
Yasuhiro! His eyes closed. And they never opened again. Oh, no, he is dead! Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed on his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
Bow chicka bow wow. You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with this unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hakaguri. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So in other words...
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and never killing even killing Taka and Hifumi. And then going to as far as hiding to hide their bodies. Criminal hides hit. Okay, I guess Hiro is okay behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends. Anyway, it's about time we crack down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice to go through this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Investigate. Oh yeah. First I check the Monokuma file. Victims are Hifumi, Yamada, and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. Wow. This was for the ETH, which blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it.
Very strange.
It's pretty strange. We got less information than this time than before. That there is no problem. After all, the event of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could, anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Where's Kyoko? Are we talking about Kyoko? Without a doubt, she has been an ally when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about the accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which,
Speaking
I'd
of
like
which.
to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
But what if they both kill?
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can have a company if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
so then.
So you're saying nobody worked together this time either?
Hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would affect the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget. No matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
Then we only need to find out who that one blackened is that did the killing, just like normal.
Well,
Okay. Let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened, so just one person.
well now.
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all of the contestants. So there can only be one blackened, and accomplice wouldn't benefit. And I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think this case we should consider a certain someone as a suspect in this case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. What? I'm offended. Toko. Yeah. When did you? I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
huh?
Milk sack?
You gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be the suspect? Be a suspect? Well, I mean, you are a serial killer. So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When I heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the body disappeared, she was lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
It's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then...
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
It's all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin. The whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Welcome file under the true spoilers of your section of your handbook. Okay, what do you guys think? Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? Hammers! There's hammers missing! I think, right? After Himi and Taka's body were discovered, we split up and to look around, right? It was really scary for Sumi and Sakura stuck together.
But...
We came to the repository, you know, to look around. And when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked. And we came here as soon as the search started. So there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who unlocked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when I searched the bodies again. But for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there. I'll probably have to leave to this area to figure it out. Okay. Oh. What do you think, Sakura? There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then...
Would you like me to help? Yes. Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met in the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. And waited for the others, but nobody showed up. So we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. After we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina and Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor. Found Celeste in the 3rd floor. Then we quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked for an hour before we found her. Meaning just after 7 o'clock. Or meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was just in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found... Oh. Bro, did I unplug the mic? Okay, I didn't. Oops. Yeah, anyway. We took him down there. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, and then resumed our search. But not long after that, leaving the nurse's office. What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something move around. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back to the 2nd floor and we set up and began searching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way up to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? Oh, I don't have to read this. You guys have already heard me do this. Okay, and then... Yeah, Hifumi yelled, huh? What was that? At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celestina and I went back to the nurse's office. Yeah. Meanwhile, Yu, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. And when we got out of the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse. Which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened. Then found Taka. Okay, which means Hifumi and Taka's body were discovered at right about the same time. I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya had all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who had just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover what his corpse was in fact gone. Then we remembered that he had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating or something? Yeah. This time Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us I hit the mic, I'm sorry, but I had this seizing feeling. God, I hate it. Celeste told us she'd found the bodies. We all headed to the repository. And there we rediscovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished. Ugh. And that brings us up to now. However, looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Okay, that was kind of unnecessary. I knew all that. If his big cold body laying on the floor, his really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office, where he was discovered, to here, the repository. All the way from the 1st floor to the 3rd floor, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor of the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped off his glasses? But who would do that, and why? Huh. Okay. Taka's body. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monicum file, Taka died from a blow to the head. Found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? There's that way there would have been wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was being moved. Blue tarp is found at the truthful section handbook. Okay, well, I'm gonna end this episode here, and depending on how long this video is, there will be a part 2. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe to become a hopper today, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.